Well, what a final that was. So many manoeuvres, so many tacks, so much aggression, and it started right the way from the pre-start.
Yeah, it started pretty early on, didn't it? 50 seconds, they were careering back to the line with lots of time to kill. Pete Burling pushing Nathan Outridge all the way to the end, and just a judgment error there, too early, nowhere to go, no runway. And for Team New Zealand, it was a tough spot to come back from.
And those margins for error, so small. I mean, you heard it from Nathan Outridge there. They could see it coming. They had so little chances to do something about it. And in the end, the only option they had, crashed the boat down. But for Italy, they took the lead, they held the lead, and they sailed clear. But more than that, they were smart right the way around the racetrack. They knew exactly where they wanted to be.
It's not Pete Burling's first rodeo. He's used to winning match races in the America's Cup arena. And from here, it was pretty simple for them. They stayed to this right-hand side. They really loved the right-hand side of the course, and they bounced their opposition to the left-hand side of the track with no room to come back.
Exactly. Whenever they let Emirates Team New Zealand get away, it was because they were allowing them to do so. That was the only small slip from grace that we saw from the Italians, and full credit to the trimmers. Very quick on the controls and catching the boat, pushing it back up into the air. A little slip up, but a great recovery. And all the way to the finish, and at the bottom of the course for that final time, the distance had grown. No doubt a strong performance from Luna Rossa. Well, let's try and absorb all that drama as the spectator fleet shepherds in the field all the way home. Nathan, let me just say commiserations, but you really did put on a great display. You really tried to hold on to them all the way down that final run, right the way to the finish.
It was a little disappointing, that start. We were in a really strong spot and just charged for the pin end a bit early and couldn't quite kill it at the end. So it gave him the start, and then after that there wasn't many opportunities, but the team sailed really well all week, and we obviously wanted the win today, but at the end of the day the America's Cup's next year, so we'll take a lot of learnings out of this and come stronger.
But just going to that start, Nathan, I mean, it was just under half a second that you were over. We saw you splash down. All of that, I'm wondering, an attempt to just slow the boat down in a last-minute ditch effort to stay below the line?
Yeah, exactly. When they stepped up to the right, we sort of had 4 or 5 to kill for the pin. We thought we were going to be able to kill it, and we killed most of it, but didn't get it all at the end. So at the end, we tried to slow up at the finish. But yeah, that was the one that got away. But there'll be plenty more to come.
Nathan, this isn't the Cup, you're not in the 75s, but it's been a test, hasn't it, for all the sailing from here. What will you take away?
Yeah, as you say, this is you know, the first in a bit of a long road for the America's Cup for us, and with the new group, we're going to have a lot to learn out of this event. I was, you know, really impressed with how the team has gelled, and you know, the whole support behind the scenes is doing a fantastic job. You know, we did our job and we made the final, and we came up a little bit short, but you know, this happened to us last campaign as well. We didn't win the first event that we did, and we came back much stronger. So I'm sure we'll regroup and we'll be a lot better for the next event later on this year.
Well, Nathan, thank you very much for this incredible display of sailing skill this weekend. All the best. We'll see you soon.